Всем привет! И как я говорил, я завтра хотел заснять другой ивент тоже, который скоро закончится. Так что начнем, в принципе, его тоже. Вот он заканчивался 5 часов 28 минут. Глоток, пьянящей. Так что приступаем. Так, задание. С этим что ли? Лук. Перевод охрененный, братан.
Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Hey, don't forget about the equally renowned Paimon!
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, basically you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails or any other drink you please. As long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy
Unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drink.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try first. So, what do you think? Will you? Great. Then please, come on in. First, Charles will walk you through some basic tech.
Так, попробуем, что у нас там за коктейль. Коктейль.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles! Actually, we came to be bartenders today.
Bartenders? Oh, so, Luke, you're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could affect...
Don't worry, he's a fantastic cook. Cooking and cocktail making have a lot...
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, and one more thing. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just one glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope you'll understand. Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skills.
Давайте уже. Ага. Не получится. Тройной кофе. Я не знаю, что такое. Ё-моё. Типа, это что? Ага, понял. Кофе, молоко, молоко. Ладно. Вот так понял. Кнопку. А какой нужен-то? Давай большой стакан.
This doesn't look like the drink they ordered. Just give this one to Paimon and try making another.
А, типа, я так понял, это что? Можно ли? А, можно, понял. А тут тогда что было? Ладно. Типа так, что ли, тройной кофе? Ну, поймешь. Это библиотека.
You're a quick learner. This take
Paimon agrees. This is amazing.
that was just practice, though. On the job, some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone, extra sweet, and the...
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, all right, in that case, you two can take this counter. If you have questions or need any help,
Окей.
Ooh, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
Начать. Знакомых посетителей. Ага. О. Диля, привет. Кто-то сейчас. Это тоже обслуживает, да? Сесть. Это... Ну... Давайте Дилюка, что ли? Надо же обслужить, да?
Oh, it's Master Diluc. What brings you here? Do you have no...
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard you two were working as bartenders, so I thought I'd drop.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell. We haven't been at it.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How does it feel to be a bartender? I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon too? Paimon's initial feeling is drinks taste.
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you. Great. Take your time.
Тут будет показываться, да? То есть на экране большой. То есть рецепт есть? Мясной карамельной шишки. О. Заказ зеленой долины. Помню, да? Заказ зеленой долины. Ссылка. Это да, вроде. Так, подожди. Что-то еще есть. Я уже все запомнил. Заказ зеленой долины, да? Просто заказ. Без разницы, большой или маленький. Это долго, правда. Да, большой, что было.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy, then the drink will naturally...
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Gray Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told me to no requirements and no instruction. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. Looking back on it, I was so young and naive. Oh? I've never thought about it, I suppose. But Thank you. By the way, there's something I'd like, but I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bar.
And Paimon will, be rooting for.
Very well. Then, I look forward to seeing...
Come back soon when you have a minute.
Так, давай Розали потом, что ли? Ну-ка, привет.
Well, well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two
Давно я
behind
не
the
слышал
counter
его ни
today.
голос, конечно.
In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Где он?
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that smooth talking.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now, how about we start with something simple? Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please, take your time.
Понял. Рецепт. Переулок. А, ну вот как раз он. Кофе, да? Кофе, молоко, шоколад, правильно? Кофе, молоко, шоколад. Кофе, молоко, шоколад. На всякий случай. Какой переулок? Точно. Молоко. Ой, блин. Был не один большой. Так, разаем. Чайный напиток. В большом стакане. Что у нас еще есть? Осталось ничего, да? Давай так, чё бы нет. Чё еще можно? Помято. Так, у нее в большом стакане. То есть маленький, да, нужен? Или средний? Тут не пойму. Маленький, наверное, что? Ух ты, прикольно выглядит.
This doesn't look like the drink they ordered. Just give this one to
чё?
Paimon and try making another.
Чайно видно там себе, пока не большом стакане. Просто чай, ну давай просто чай там. Я ж чай понял, что ли. Ну давай средний тогда стакан. Туманный сад.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always...
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just...
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one? I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next.
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy?
You think I'm saying too much? I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt. As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even...
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much time on their...
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Aw, but what about Paimon? Is there a category that Paimon can be ranked as high as him?
Why, of course. How about...
Really? That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring isn't half bad.
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings a smile to my... Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know, like a mascot.
Huh?
Nothing. Thanks for your hospitality.
Yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself in the future.
Until next time.
Ага. О, это приятно. И 3 под вопросом. Это что? История, рецепт напитка. Рецепт это у нас... Понял? Положим. Добавили что-то у нас. А, ты... Отвечать. Так, ну давай потом тебе что так.
Hi there, cutie. It's good to see you.
It is certainly unusual for us to meet in a place like this, but...
Hey, what do you mean by a place like this? The tavern is a wonderful place to relax. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to drag the acting grandmaster away? We've only been here for a few minutes, and worry is already written all...
Lisa...
Yeah, this is the acting grandmaster we're talking about. It's only natural, but you know what they say. Now that we're already here, why don't you let him mix a couple of drinks for you two? It'll make you feel a lot better.
Honestly, Jean is the only person I know who needs to be taught how to relax. Hey, cutie, whip me up a love poem. Medium, extra sweet. And how about you, Jean? What are you in the mood for?
I'll just have coffee. Medium, please.
Master Jean, you drink coffee all the time. Wouldn't you like to try something?
Thanks, but no. I want something to help keep me awake. Thanks.
Новости про Ай, как... А, вот, новости. Чай, молоко и карамель. Чай, молоко и карамель. Средние кружки. правильно сделал? Ага.
This doesn't look
А
like...
чё, блин, подожди. Я не то сделал. Любовные стихи. Чай, молоко, карамель. Чай, молоко, карамель. Ну и чё? Даже я не понял. Чай, молоко, карамель. Послушай, типа еще что ли? Я не знаю, что мне. Послушай, это как, блин. Пойдет? Ага, понял. Я просто скажу, пожалуйста. Сейчас, не удивлюсь, я снова не то сделал. То сделал, нет? Пойман, давай. А, понял.
The sweetness is just...
The coffee is strong and rich with just a nice hint of bitterness to it. Actually, I do understand what you meant, Lisa. I've been reflecting on my weaknesses lately. There's still room for me to improve in many areas, such as I'm concerned my stress may even be starting to somehow affect you as well. What?
See? Cutie knows. You were working yourself way too hard, so I thought I'd take you out for some drinks. But even in the tavern, you're still thinking about work. That's what's most concerning. If you're constantly under stress like this, it's only a matter of time before you burn out.
Oh, you also agree with So, is learning to relax actually my biggest challenge?
Yep. Work hard, play hard, and rest even harder. The two of you may need even more...
All right, thank you. All of you. Now I know that this place serves refreshments for both the body and the mind. Is that why?
Yes and no. It really depends on who's making the drink. Speaking of which, we couldn't have changed Jean's mind without you today. You sure have a way with words, cutie. Then we'll see you later.
I'll consider coming here to relax if I have another opportunity.
Sounds great. Take care, you...
Так, чё мне? Ну, привет. Какими судьбами?
Zhongli?
Ah, traveler. Good to see you. I trust you are well?
Wait! Zhongli, what are you doing here?
If I am to roam about the world, then I certainly mustn't limit my destinations. The free and prosperous land of Wind is as splendid a place to visit as any. And it's quite a pleasant surprise to run into you here. One misty garden, please. I take my tea strong, thank you.
Так, роман, что с... Туман с... Че? Туман с... Ты предпочти покрепче. 34 часа? Покрепче. Один, подожди, я без разницы. Побольше. Сойдет? А, понял.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
The tea is clear and glows with a pleasing hue. Its richness is complemented by a floral and
Wow. So Zhang Li is even super knowledgeable. Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and says something
mindfully savoring the tea shows due respect to the person that brewed it for you. Tea of good quality is hard to come by, and those capable of brewing tea according to the occasion and emotions, even more so.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So, could you teach Paimon how to savor tea like you do? It seems you smell it first and drink it, right?
That's correct. Every type of tea is unique. The more you drink, the more you will understand the subtle differences. Smelling the aroma will reveal the quality of the tea. Lower grade teas emit a musty and seemingly scorched scent, whereas ones with a delicate yet soothing aroma are usually of a higher quality. If you want to be more particular, according to Liyue ancient tradition, you could acquire a vintage goblet, which is used specifically for examining the aroma.
Oh no! All this time, Paimon's been missing out.
Not to worry. Knowledge is vast. It's never too late to learn. As a beginner, you can try this method. First, observe the color. Then smell the fragrance. Remember, you can understand anything as long as you approach it in the proper order. Chaoying Village in northwest Liyue is famous for their tea industry. It would be well worthwhile the visit when you get the chance. What I shared with you today are mostly my own habits as an old-fashioned Liyue local. Each region has its own tea traditions and culture. One should always respect the conventions of the local region.
Paimon gets it. But whether Paimon can remember it all...
Thank you for such excellent tea. It made my trip out here all the more worthwhile. If you ever come to manage a tea house, I will certainly be a regular.
Well, we're already pretty busy. I don't think we'll have time to manage a side hustle at a tea house.
Regardless, you have my complete support. Let's call it a day. I won't take more of your time. All the best with your new pursuit.
Как же стира.
Ah, yes. The bill. Just put it on Wong.
Of course. Take care.
Куда вот и где? Так, последний, да, по-моему. Ну-ка, кто это, интересно? Кто у нас тут? Ага. Это у нас пьяница еще. Что? Я думаю, что... Давайте сначала шампионы. Шахэ. Лучше. Привет.
Hello.
Hi there. Paimon would be more surprised to see you if we hadn't already seen a bunch of our friends. Huh? Wait, you're Shinha. This is a surprise.
This place isn't easy to find. Angel's Share. The name doesn't exactly... Mr. Zhongli was kind enough to help me with directions. I'm thankful.
You needed help with directions? Wait, you came all this way just for a drink?
That's right. Because... we're friends.
Here's the menu.
Boreal Watch. Boreal? As in a cold climate.
Well, Boreal Watch here probably is referring to the Wolf of the North.
Caramel Pine Cone. How could that be a drink?
Oh, Paimon's tried that one. It's actually caramel-flavored coffee. Pinecone just...
Huh? These names are confusing. I can't make sense of any of these. I'll leave it up to you. As long as it's something that tastes like Qingxin or violet grass.
Those medicinal herbs don't grow around here. If you want something bitter, then it has to be coffee.
Fine.
That's a good idea. You've practiced the Adepti arts long enough. It's time for something. Let's make Shenhe a snow-covered kiss. It sounds like a perfect fit for her.
Меня ненаследный посол Хайма. Поцелуй. Блин, раззевал. В чем смысл, наверное, давай этого. Давай этого. Большой, да? Как обычно, чё бы нет.
It's sweet and smooth. Not bitter at all.
It's called a snow-covered kiss. Whisk milk until it froths, then gently pour it over some juice. It looks like it's covered by a layer of... Don't ask why it's called a kiss, though. Paimon doesn't get it either. It's probably just a gimmick to get it to sell better.
Gimmick.
Paimon's just guessing. Maybe it's more of a romantic...
Romantic?
Тут романтик, что такого ловко.
It's hard to explain. Stop making Paimon come up with things.
Давайте так хули.
That's right.
Да.
Oh. I see.
Oh, really? But wait, why is Paimon the one who's confused now?
Occasionally, I chew on divine herbs as I wander about in the mountains. I have witnessed the moment. The elation in my heart then does bear a resemblance. Thank you for helping me understand these obscure names. I might need your help again sometime in the future.
Так, у нас там было, нет? Я сначала этих исследую, потом этого.
Ahoy,
Great.
traveler! Great timing. Join us for a round?
Traveler, what a pleasant surprise.
Wait, did you two come together?
Well, this lady decided on a whim that she wanted a little vacation, so we ended up traveling around the... But I guess we have different ideas of vacation. We hardly hiked the mountains before we came here to put our feet up. Talk about spoiled.
Come now. No need to hurt anyone's feelings. Besides, I specifically chose this place because I knew how much you like to drink. But our captain here has seen a lot more of the world, so she's not exactly thrilled with this little...
It'll do. Anyway, this one's on me, okay?
Beto's paying? Does that include us? Oh, right. Sorry. Guess that's just a habit now.
I'll have a small birch sap on the sour side.
I will have a large dusk, please. Thanks.
Так. Равно, вроде. Не, блин, я люблю это. Блин, это надо все. И больше. Так, большинство.
Well, how is it? His silence is making Paimon nervous.
The bittersweet taste of nostalgia.
You mean the taste of going from rags to riches? Just what kind of taste is that?
It's mainly sour with just a tinge of sweetness. And
Interesting. Does it taste like starting a little business, then discovering that selling fruit isn't very lucrative?
no need to get into the details. Let's leave the past.
Who'd have thought that the dignified Tianquan was once a fruit vendor on the... On the other hand, I bet few can tell that I'm from an ordinary fishing village, right?
Not necessarily. If you ask me, I'd say that Captain Beto has eyes that can pierce the sea. You're an adventure-seeking pioneer who tames the wind and the waves.
Hey, you're not mocking me, are you?
Come now. It wouldn't do any good to be sarcastic.
I know how fierce you can be with words. It's my treat today, so remember to take it easy on me.
All right, then I'd like to have a few more.
Well, you heard the good
Ooh, I like where this is going. I'll have another round.
Mondstadt's fresh fruit juice is hard to top. I wish I could enjoy some.
Are you serious? Don't tell me you're gonna open a Sunsetia trade route now.
An interesting proposition.
Wait, huh?
I'm just joking, of course. There's already a whole industry established for that. Thanks for the drinks today. If you'd ever like a cushy job, I'd enjoy having you as my personal bartender.
You're also welcome aboard the Alcor. The crew loves to drink. You could come feast with us. I promise you'd have a blast.
My. Captain Beto, are you competing with me for talent? That's hardly necessary. You may simply stop by the Jade Chamber whenever you want the
is it Paimon? Or does it sound like they think you work for them?
Так, breve. Olá.
A small foamy reef, please. Thank you.
Уже
I'm fine.
Huh? There's something off about Eula. Was she already drinking? But foamy reef has coffee in it. Would it upset her stomach if she has coffee after liquor? For her tummy's sake, let's water it down before serving it to her.
Кошмар пенды. О. Маленькую. Сейчас.
Oh, this tastes pretty good.
Я не могу это лгать.
Wow, she didn't even notice how much water we added. She must have had a lot.
One more, bartender. Oh, wait. You guys?
Я не могу это угадывать.
Sorry. I just came here from the cat's tail.
О,
Perhaps I had a little too much to drink.
Yeah, it's pretty lonely to drink by yourself. You'll feel better if you talk to us.
I suppose I always do drink alone. As long as I'm in Mondstadt, I'll never be welcome at taverns. I was actually feeling good today and wanted to... Tell me, how did you manage to make so many friends? People always sound so appreciative and are always smiling when they talk about
я
you.
не могу, я слушаю, это вообще кошмар.
But as for me, just mentioning my family name is enough to make everyone... Ugh.
You didn't choose to be born into the Lawrence clan, and we don't care about that kind of thing. The Eula we know is a great person. But you don't like being straightforward. You always pretend to hold a grudge, and you try to hide your tender...
Hey, who said I was pretending? Do you think so? It's impossible to imagine. Even when I'm this drunk. Even after being a Knight of Favonius for all this time, people still... What?
Oh, right! Tanya Bart said something wise like that, too. Just be yourself, Eula, and keep moving forward. Sooner or later, you'll change what people think about the Lawrence clan.
Okay. Thank you. I should go now. No need. I want to remember what you said. And I won't be able to think about anything else until I write everything down.
Eula sure is a lot more open after a few drinks.
Ой,
It
кошмар.
does feel like something's missing without her signature revenge line. Uh-oh. When she wakes up in the morning, do you think she'll come threatening us to forget what happened today?
Это все такое. Опа. Что-то новое. Подождите, что-то... Шейкер, не шейкер, себе взяли. Ну давай еще. А что тут? Читаете, что ли? Ну, начать. Я крепкий. Ой. Блин. Казино долина, да? Я уже все. Казино долина, ё-моё. Крепкий. Ты шо? Нет. Какая зеленая долина? Я что это сделал? А, как, блин, я ж так не знаю. Так, типа, я уж все забыл. Блин, кошмар. Так, да? Понял. Туман Сатурнс. Туман Сатри. Ну, он ведь так называется, маленький. Понял. Туда. И марки заснеженные поцелуи. Марки побольше. Заснеженные поцелуи. Один. Когда да, вроде поменялся. Любитель позабывать. Да, это надо так. Чё? Побольше молока. И... маленький, да? Вот такой, да. Блин, ты шо? Я на всякий случай смотрю, чтобы не забыть. Побольше молока. Подожди, какой большой? Для меня большой закат. Все. Календарь. Семья для меня большой заказ. Только большой. Спасибо. Большой. Оп. Я один средний как туманус. Я, наверное, не успею немножко. Не успею, так что все. 600. Неплохо выйти. Так. Еще один стакан карамельной шишки большой. Маленькая кружка пельмен. А вот тебе я, блин, все. Ой, блин. А как это? Отменить можно, да? Можно. Я, наверное, все-таки это потом буду делать. Ну, это не записью. Так что в основном все основное я сделал. Так что до скорых встреч. Пока-пока.